Hey everyone, this is Vasu. I'm quickly stepping out for a grocery run, so I thought I'd quickly record a video and show some of the real world tech that I use in my car that's useful to me on a day-to-day basis. So let's go. I rarely ever actually use my actual key anymore. I have the digital key card that I keep in my wallet just in case as a backup. For the most part, I have my digital key in the phone itself that I use to unlock the car. So this can be used to lock and unlock the car, drive the car, and on the climate if I'm close enough. So I honestly don't need anything else. As long as my phone has some battery in it, I can do everything with my car with this. So the key card is honestly just a backup. As you can see, it's pretty hot outside. It's like 84 degrees. I have my BMW app. I'm using a widget out of it right now, but obviously this is a pretty standard feature. You can click into it, turn on preconditioning. So before I step in, I'll just turn on preconditioning. So that will send the instruction for the car to turn on and start cooling. And by the time we get there, it should be pretty cool. So let's head out. So as you can see, my car is right there. It's on right now. My phone is in my hand. It's locked. I'm gonna put it in my pocket, and as I walk up to it, I don't even need to take the phone out of my pocket for it to unlock. As I get closer, it's going to recognize that I'm here. It unfolds the mirrors and it's unlocked, and I can sit inside. I'm inside the car. The car is already at 73. It's cool, nice and cold inside, even though it's like extremely hot outside. So it's a remote engine start, which is not unique to BMW, but it's a nice feature to have. And I just need to press the start stop button for it to turn on. I have my leg on the brake and I press that and it will turn on. There's also an electronic shifter, which is convenient. I like the minimalistic look that it adds. Now I'll turn on the car and it's on. As you can see, it directly went to CarPlay. So the mirrors, the climate, and the seat itself is also set to my profile. So if I were to take the seat belt and put it in, the seat starts moving front and it will adjust to my position basically. So that's a nice feature to have. And as soon as I take the seat belt out again, the seat slides back and gives me like a comfort exit kind of feature, so that I don't have to be wiggling out of the seat as I'm exiting. So I'll put the seat belt back on. So it's obviously wireless CarPlay. I just put directions to Target, which is very close to my house, 4 minutes away. And one of the best features that I love about this car is the heads-up display. If you can see, it shows the speed and it's also showing me the directions, which is amazing because I don't have to constantly look at this screen anymore. I can just focus on the road and it tells me where I have to go, which is perfect. Something I forgot to add earlier is that these mirrors, all the mirrors in the car are auto dimming, and so it's convenient at night, right? I don't have to be blasted with all the headlights, and at the same time both the outside mirrors are also heated, which is convenient on winter mornings. Now why don't we go ahead and get started. All I have to do is push the shifter into drive and I'm good to go, and I can get out of here and drive off. So weirdly enough, the gate is open. I guess I can just go. I'm gonna take a left here, as it says on the heads-up display as well. Now this is the 35 road. One of the features that I added as an extra option was the assisted cruise control, which is not exactly included in the base car, which I know for a car that is this expensive, it's surprising that they charge you extra for assisted cruise control. All I have to do is click this button here and that turns on cruise control. I'm in cruise control mode now, set to 35, and it has lane keep assist, so it helps me stay in the lane. It's mostly useful on a highway. Again, nothing new or unique to a BMW. It's just convenient to have. Another feature that is a lifesaver here is this 360-degree camera. Again, nothing unique to BMW. It's just nice to have. Makes it easy to park. The lines, and you can see everything, so that's convenient. Now the car is in reverse. I don't actually have to press parking or anything for it to go into parking. All I have to do is just press the stop start button. I do that, it puts the car into parking and I am good to go. As I'm walking away from the car, it'll end up locking it, and there it goes. Lock the car, folds the mirrors. Now I'm good to go into Target. I got my stuff and I'm headed back home now. And there's one more feature that I'd like to show, and I'll show you that once I'm home. I just pulled into my parking lot. I'm driving past this empty slot that's there. You can see I'm pretty close to it. So I just drove past it, and now it should be able to detect the spot. All I have to do is press this button and it pulls up the parking screen. Then I press start reverse parking. It detected this spot and it's doing its thing. So this was the other feature that I wanted to show. I have to still keep looking at the cameras to make sure it doesn't hit anything. But it usually does a pretty good job of aligning itself between the two cars. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching the steering. I'm just have my leg on the brake just in case it doesn't park it correctly. Because obviously it's an automated system. You have to be a little careful. But other than that, I'm not doing anything. It's going into the slot by itself and it parked it. Now, before I get out of the car, just something really quick that I'm not a fan of is all the climate controls are in here. While I don't have to change anything but the temperature, it's still a little inconvenient to do it while you're focusing on driving, because everything is in the screen and it's not really exactly reachable. It's not knobs and physical buttons that you have to change. So I'm not a fan of that. But one good thing is I don't have to necessarily touch anything on the screen while I'm driving. If I go back to CarPlay, all I have to do is, hey BMW, set the temperature to 73.
Okay, 73.
So the car takes care of it, but it's still a little inconvenient to not have like knobs and buttons to do it. So as you can see, I just did that whole drive with just this phone. I didn't have any key on me. It was either in my pocket or I was recording with it, or I usually put it down here, which is where the wireless charging is. And it's kind of convenient. Most wireless chargers, the phones move around the slot, right? So this just locks it in, this little thing. So that's convenient. Now when I'm done with the drive, I just take it out. So really quick, I'm waiting in line for the car wash right now. Wanted to show you a quick car wash feature. So I go into the camera thing again, press on more, click into car wash view. Now it puts me in a top-down view where I can look at the tires and the direction they're lined up in. That basically means as I'm getting closer to the car wash itself, I can line things up based on what I'm looking at in this camera. And I don't have to rely on the person. So I'm just lining things up, as you can see in the camera. Okay, I've lined things up. That's how the car wash camera has helped me. Now I can turn the camera off and proceed into the car wash. And that's it for the video. I quickly wanted to give an overview of some of the features that I use. As I walk away from the car again, it'll lock itself and it folds the mirrors and I'm good to go. Thanks for watching. Hit a like if you enjoyed it, if you learned something new that you didn't know about, and I'll see you guys again later.